Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sebastian King is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Harold, what do you got?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won one game in four. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Nope. Ball one. Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now another 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Villar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Hit to first. Lind has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Got the first two guys out, and then the three-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the four-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Now batting, Felipe Sr. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in center field, Adam Jones. Just put a gold glove on him right now. He's going to be there every year, running and ranging and making all the plays in center field. And I love the fact that he's always smiling after he makes a great play on the hitter.
Here's Adam Lind, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And he pops it up back behind second base. Ramirez is there for it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Run yesterday. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 5th.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
In now, number 9, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jim Beckham.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for the
So
Yankees,
coming to the plate,
third
number
baseman,
41. He'll
number
get his
41.
first shot with the bat here. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And oh, look out. Up and in, and nearly took his head off.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. 3-0 now. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Ronald Torreyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Here's Didi Gregorius as it's grounded sharply to first. Ramirez for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike, and it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Danny Valencia.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Caleb Joseph.
So digging in now, Caleb Joseph. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Stanton sprinting after it, and that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out
Now
the best
batting,
hitters in the lineup
first baseman,
back to back to back.
Adam
He's looking
Lind.
really sharp right now.
Ready for another chance? Adam Lind comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Lind awaits the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors for the Yankees so far. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Joey Rickard.
Leading off the
He'll look
fourth
to
inning,
bounce back after
left
striking
fielder,
out his last time up.
Joey Rickard.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there.
Second
Big
baseman,
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
VR.
Into the box, Jonathan VR. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Number 41 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2-0 count and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Three and one now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard on the ground to short, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight. He's retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Senior.
Standing in now, Felipe Sr. Ball 1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys
Now
this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 9. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's in there. Base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Orioles leave him loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Neil Walker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 41.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So stepping in, number 41. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Forkball. 1-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Caleb Joseph. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The batter, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A little low. It's 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Villar is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Joey Rickard. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Little soft liner to center field, and that's one you sit there and go, oh, finally, I got a break.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't get him.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Well, good idea. He just missed the pitch. He got the wrong one. He's looking for a fastball there. They threw him a changeup, and he just didn't go down to get it to drop the bunt. Even if it's a changeup or anything off speed, you still got to have a good approach of putting the ball down on the ground.
The 0-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Fair-handed grabs might be one of the best-looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Into the box now, Felipe Sr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here comes the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
9.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another shot now. Number 9. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, we were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Here's Adam Lind, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much and lined up a foul ball. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Ramirez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 32.
Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Striding in once again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rickards under it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Orioles,
Tim Beckham, 0 for
baseman,
2 on the afternoon
Tim
so far.
Beckham.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Ready once again, Caleb Joseph. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. to be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. One out and a runner on second base. And he's bunting here with two strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number two.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Alexi Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
From the stretch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Aroldis Chapman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Aroldis Chapman.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chapman's ready. 1-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate, Felipe Sr., 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
In now, number 9. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Three runs already home here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled back.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. ball to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, number 41. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, you can see here the catcher sets up inside. He wanted to tie him up on the inner half, but he just missed, leaving it out over the plate. And that's what happens when you miss there. One-way ticket to Gainesville.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Down the third baseline. Beckham is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Now 4-3 Bombers. Tommy Kingley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tommy Kingley.
Ready now, Tim Beckham. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So digging in now, Alexi Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 coming. Fly ball to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees 4, and the Orioles 3. Craig Gentry is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 14, Craig.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Michael Gibbons will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Rickard. 1 away.
Neil Walker.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 41.
So striding forward now, number 41. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. VR is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 3.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
is the man
Now
called on to
pitching for
close
New
this
York.
one and earn a save
Number
in the 9th.
53, Zach Britton.
Stepping in, Joey Rickard.
Leading
He'll
off
start
the
things
bottom of
out
the ninth
against
for the
Britton
Orioles.
as he looks to close it
Left
out.
fielder, number 23.
Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. No problem here. 1 away.
Well
batter, number
executed
6,
two-seamer on the
second
outside
baseman,
corner that time, and that's
Jonathan
what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Jonathan VR. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Out of play. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The center fielder, number 10.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
At the plate, Adam Jones. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Tag from Walker's there, and he's out at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-3 the final score today. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Britton hammers down the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles total 11. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Rays stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. In other Rays news, Sergio Romo reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. Yangervis Solarte smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Jays took care of the Brewers 6-5. In other Brewers news, starting pitcher Brent Suter is currently listed as day-to-day. He is said to be dealing with a sprained elbow. The White Sox got 11 overall hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 5-4. In other Indians news, starting pitcher Corey Kluber will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He is said to be dealing with shoulder tightness. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. Jorge Soler had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, as the Royals were victorious over the A's 4-3. The Rangers pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-1. The Braves completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-3. The Washington Nationals stole 5